Hi, and welcome to another episode of Christian Capitalism. I am Todd, the author of Money Help, Holistic Economic Life Planning. Okay, I'm going to give you the Thelma and Louise disclaimer. When I go through these examples, I'm not trying to be mathematically perfect in any capacity. I don't believe in this conversation it matters whether Thelma and Louise were driving 100 or 110 miles an hour off of a cliff. The bottom line is they have pretty similar results. So just keep that in mind. You can plug in any numbers you want, but I want to help you to see something and to think and to use a tool that you can use to compare cash flow comparisons from one asset to another. So I'm going to go into and use a comparison. If you have a 40-year-old and he puts $6,000 a year into an IRA tax deferred, and he earns 10%, at the end of that period of time when he gets to 65, he's going to have approximately $590,000 in that account. Now, if he had put that into an alternative asset that was safer but didn't earn as much, earned 5, then he would have about I think the number was 268,000 that I ran, okay? Clearly, when you're using the tool of rate of return, you would look at that and say, well, more is better, right? Okay, well, when is $286,000 more than $590,000? Well, this is when. When you apply the tool called CFC, cash flow comparison, you'll see the outcome. In the first example, $590,000, because it's in a 60-40 stock and bond portfolio, if you leave it in that vehicle, you know that it goes up and down, so you have to be careful. You've got to refer back to what is the guidelines. What should I take out and have a reasonable expectation, 90% chance of not running out of money before I run out of life. And because it's a volatile thing, today they're going to tell you anywhere from 2.5% to 4%. If you use 3%, it's going to give you an income of, the numbers I ran were 17,000 something, but you haven't paid tax yet. If you use a 20% tax effective rate, obviously it's going to probably be about $14,000. That's the cash flow, the 14,000 plus, okay? Now, let's go to the 268, the one that you only earn 5%, and that's an ugly number compared to 590. But when we could take it out from a particular vehicle and it could give us 6%, okay? Just to use a number that you could, let's just say in the example that you took it as a pension, and it was 6% guaranteed for life. But it was also in a Roth IRA, so therefore it's non-taxable. That would be giving you $17,000, and there is no taxes on it. Now, why is that important? Well, first of all, it's a bigger number than 14 after taxes. But also, what's the ripple effect? Well, if it's income, as in the example of the IRA, it's going to affect, it possibly could cause a tax on your Social Security, up to 85% in some cases. The second example, the lower number, the 268, the income, the cash flow, I should say, off of that is not taxable and does not affect the Social Security calculation. So that's an example of why you should use the cash flow comparison as just another one of the, remember I talked about in previous episodes, rate of return, rate of withdrawal, and rate of taxes. All those are important when you evaluate assets. Help us spread this word. Help us with our mission to spread the word of Christian capitalism and Todd's H.E.L.P. H.E.L.P, Holistic Economic Life Planning. So I'll leave you with this, as I always do. The first of my Todd's 10 to win is partner with God and pray daily to bring Him into your plans. If God be for us, who can be against us? And always remember, Phil 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. God bless.